I'm still searching for some tracks that this person must have left, but
Where did you go off to?
this person here that I'm currently following has been around for a while. I'm starting to think that he definitely has been here long enough to know his way around, to know where to hide, how to avoid the machines in the area. And I definitely want to see this person.
The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave.
Oh,
Injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs.
dude. At this point, when I climb up there, I better see him still alive. Hold on. Alright, there's some climbing spots I see. I am so happy I have the focus because I would have been so lost. Why did I do that? How come I didn't even bother to grab hold of any of the rocks? Really? Come on, Alloy. Wait, let me get that. Thank you.
This'll make a good die.
Wow. Look at the car. Look at the van. Was this some sort of a tunnel? Holy cow. Yeah, they're still here. Someone's here. They're still here.
These are Palladians. We have to find that. In his shadow, we will find strength. We don't know Larvik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he's lost his nerve.
Oh, the kid's right.
And then what? Rayad was our only link to Vezra, and now he's dead too.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Yeah, they're planning and they're plotting.
I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
Let me see. Yep, let's go. Come on. What? How are you gonna try and smack me? Oh, that is so cute. Next, the jerks. I mean, thank goodness my health isn't that bad, but still. Really? Right in the face. Haha, you're dead. But dude, the Eclipse are still alive? That's crazy. Excuse me, sir, but that's how you shoot, okay? No, you suck. Thank you.
I'm sure there's more of them outside. I better be careful.
Oh, I am careful. You know why? Because I got plot armor. Plot armor is helping me stay alive in this game. What's this? We are the Eclipse, elite of the Shadow Carja. We did as Hades, the buried shower. Sorry, I can't even read. We did as Hades, the buried shadow, commanded. We followed the prophecy that High Priest Bahavas foretold. We wore the relics of the old ones, allowing us to share whispers across the Sundom. We raised an army of ancient machines to lay siege to the traitors who had stolen our holy city of Meridian. Shut up! Really? Shut up. Fanatics. These fanatics think that they are owned everything. All for naught. The accursed Norahantras, me, slew our leaders and brought the buried shadow low. Yeah, thank goodness. Good for her. What are the faithful to do when prophecy fails them? Get out of the cult? But perhaps it has not. Bahavas spoke of a cosmic cycle cut short by the murder of the true Sun King Dran. The world cast in shadow, the wheel of time broken, an unending day under a darkened sun. What if this period of prophecy is not yet complete? What if the buried shadow was not a deliverer, but only a harbinger? If this is true, our mission hasn't ended. It has barely begun. And it could very well be that the West, land of the setting sun, is where true power lies. They are so delusional. So delusional. These people need to stop and learn when to quit. Honestly, I feel like these cult members have nothing to do.
Got me!
What? Oh, the mask. Really? Okay, I was about to say, like, how many hours does it take?
It seems like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt.
Okay, well, I can't wait.
Is their only link to them. He might have a focus. It could tell me where they are.
Alright, focus. Where are you? Oh, I see something. Oh, I see a pig. I just see a pig. Nothing here for me to look at. But I do see a corpse, so I'm just gonna...
It's Rayad. Blood trail must have been his. He bled out trying to get here. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
And I'll be taking that too, because he obviously doesn't need it. What? We can't even see the face? Come on!
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow
Oh,
the
wow.
sun beyond the gates of barren light. And bask in the gloom of future conquest. The new empire awaits.
Now while I'm around, this guy doesn't know when to quit.
I have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins.
Yes, me too.
Not past Barren Light.
That is so crazy.
Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light. Where's Erend? Looks like he's had a few.
First of all, let the kid go. He's been right all along, and he's trying to save the city.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy, did you find anything?
I have, actually.
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
So thank you.
Aloy, you know I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Lazar, he might not be convinced by your words alone.
So I brought this mask.
Show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
So you're welcome.
I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall.
Damn,
Make sure this gets
that's a
resolved.
long time.
That's it then. The end of the eclipse.
Yeah, I killed everyone.
Almost.
Well, from what I've
The
seen.
trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, actually.
I want to help. I can fight.
No, I'm good.
But you've been through a lot.
And you need to rest.
Once
And I
you're
don't
out
want you to
that
get
side,
hurt.
You should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
She has a point.
Them out, Savior.
That is so crazy. Like... Ooh, wait, what's going on with this guy? Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you here, stranger.
Gentlemen,
That's our cue.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
you taking the edge off?
I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right?
Why you throw that in my face? Come
Now,
on.
let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need. Ask away.
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. Now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I mean, I'm all for rebuilding, but he has a point too. No matter how much you try to cover, history will always be there.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep
Thanks
an
for
eye
the
on
heads
it.
up.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, I always wonder what happened to the
Yeah,
sister.
we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives.
Must have been a really big crowd.
It's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
This man has suffered such a loss. And I met the sister too. She was really kick-ass. It just, even though he's been coping, it's still sad. I can tell he's not all the way there.
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure?
Mm.
Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim.
Good for you.
When I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
Especially with how things have been happening.
I better get going.
Oh yeah, don't let me stop you. Just,
What?
are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one.
Errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying.
It's not like I don't
I
want
guess
your
what I'm
help.
trying to say is, if you ever do need me,
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
yeah, don't count on it.
At least you're
Be careful
honest.
out there, Aloy.
I can tell he really cares about her a lot. But I can also tell Aloy is afraid that if something bad were to happen to him, she won't be able to forgive herself. And honestly, I'm the same way. Let me see. Unknown settlement. There's a lot of unknown stuff here. I want to see what this
Light, no
person
light.
wants.
You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I love your armor.
I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
So underlay?
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls.
Yeah, he's annoying
But the
too.
embassy remains delayed.
Why?
Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
So you want me to check to see what's good?
Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't.
Why?
Orders.
Come
The
on.
gates are open for any who dare to venture out.
Okay.
Some salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja,
Me.
but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open. Once the Tanakh have left.
So we're just standing there with a thumb up our asses, all because of the Tanakh?
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
Oh, the pressure is getting worse.
It was indeed.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offered tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanath returned personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
So this is like an intense showdown of egos. Got it.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but
Yes.
I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
He hasn't met me yet, so let's go. Come on. Thank you.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go.
2 years.
Change Scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts, but I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
Wow, news spread fast.
Well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
News really does spread fast. Holy cow. It's like high school over again. Sir, where are we going? Okay, cool.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
I really do love their outfits,
Commander.
though.
Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Shut up, Sun Priest. You're so annoying. Hi.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
Cough, cough,
We
hint,
appreciate your
hint.
service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first
Shut up.
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
2, right?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Laura. It's the Forbidden West.
So then I'll go find out myself.
If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, I'm going to make the exception, whether you like it or not. How about that?
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence.
Anyways, I'm not going to hear that. I'm not going to listen to you.
Keep telling yourself that.
I shall do. I shall will. What? Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed that you left him alone. I'm gonna hear about this for a long time.
Open the gates, please.
Come on.
Let her through that gate. That is a direct order.
Sorry, can't do it.
I'm not gonna listen.
I'm asking nicely.
You're gonna open the door. That's what you're gonna do.
Aaron, what's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People trying to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it. Arrest her.
I'd like to see you try.
I'm gonna whip some ass if you don't open the door.
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh?
Ooh, look at that. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're a good man.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Ooh.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
You really want to be on my side, huh? I gotta give it to you. You are just as stubborn as me.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Aloy. I know you want to do things yourself, but... Uh-oh. What's this? Put away your weapons. I'm not your enemy. Calm down. They're ready to fight, I can tell.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
The threats?
Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not part of the Karja.
I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
Child?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
If you let me.
Lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Get your weapon out of my face.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen?
So you have heard of me.
Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you, knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help.
How?
But I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
It's a long explanation. I don't know if you're ready for this.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind.
Which is?
As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakh don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Okay, so he is open.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins.
Alright, so tell me the story.
Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yep, I do.
I guess we have time.
Very well.
Humor me.
I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you.
Of course.
Back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Like what?
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom.
You are so slick.
The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
So what then? Because this story's getting
You said
good.
the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive.
Like a gladiator? Holy cow.
It is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect.
So do you.
Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
Oh, come on, really?
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
All that just to serve the chief.
Root must serve the chief as his marshals.
Which
You
you're
mentioned
one
that
of
word
them.
before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
Good for you.
Deal with it.
Good for
As you
you.
may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always.
But the other part.
There is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
I would like to see that too.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people.
Nothing wrong with that.
I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him.
Me too. I want to meet the man.
So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. Carja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do.